Hi, Taurus. So, a quick announcement. I just wanted to remind everybody that the daily power messages are under shorts now, no longer under videos. I've had some people asking and inquiring, thinking I discontinued them. I did not. I just moved them under shorts, okay? So, I hope you all are doing well. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, thank you so much for your support. I truly greatly appreciate it. Please remember this is a general reading, only take what resonates. If this isn't your message, please leave it in love for those that need to hear it. Also, check out your other placements for full picture guidance. Also, flip the roles if I'm speaking of someone or another individual in here. Just, flip the roles. It's a collective message, it's not a personal reading. So, I just want to throw that out there. So, let's go ahead and get started. What messages Spirit wants you to know here for it's the soul's journey lesson card. So maybe something you're going through, something you need to work on. Let's see. Spirit, give me guidance for Taurus, please. What is it that they need to know, Spirit, for their highest good? What does Taurus need to know for their highest good, please? And thank you. Let's see. Taurus, please. Taurus. One more shuffle. Okay. We have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Definitely having an attitude of gratitude. Let's see if I can get this fixed. Give me a second. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So I believe Aries had gratitude and fear in their reading. So I don't know. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries. You have Aries in your chart. I don't know, but just throwing that out there. So I just want to remind you all, the first column speaks of personal and spiritual growth. The second is love. The third is career and finances. Please remember that, this could be one storyline, as it happens with a lot of people, because they'll comment, oh, this is my story with work or my story with love or both. Okay. So you just take it as it resonates and just don't force anything to fit. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you, Taurus, for your personal and spiritual growth. Okay, Spirit, give me guidance for Taurus, please. What do they need to know for their highest good and personal and spiritual growth, please? What do they need to know for their highest good and personal and spiritual growth, please? And thank you. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Four of Swords. Wands. Why did I say Four of Swords? Okay, it's all good. All right, so I am getting the feeling like you need to get yourself out of a certain thought process, right? And that's not always easy, especially when you've been hurt, betrayed, something of that nature. But it's like you're restricting yourself here and refraining yourself from moving forward. Like your intuition is trying to guide you in this situation, but some of you are really hesitant to listen to your intuition for whatever reason. Okay. And yes, things may be hidden from you right now, because the high priestess does speak of, could be mysteries or secrets around you. Maybe you're even keeping a secret, okay? But it's time to set yourself free here. It's time to be happy, because I'm getting a lot of you have kept yourself maybe in a situation or in something that has made you really not the person who you really are. It's really changed you, and it's made you become someone who is just very confined and like scared to step out and take action. But it's like I'm strongly getting the sense here, because you can take this blindfold off. Okay, it is time for you to truly see something honestly, because the swords speak of truth, clarity, and honesty, whether it hurts or not. You need to face your fears here okay? And intuitively go in because you know what you need to do. You're just choosing not to act on it. But it is time to set you free because you are deserving. You like this is really something that is needed at this moment. Some of you may be looking to buy a house or move. I'm getting that for some of you, and I just heard like don't overextend yourself, okay? Don't overextend yourself. But, some of you have maybe one way of thinking and it's time to change that. And some of you are just all up in your head and don't know. It's like your ego is overtaking your intuition. Okay. Spirit's also asking, ask the divine for guidance. Ask because the divine will step in, whatever it is you believe in, God, spirit, angels, Archangel Michael, I'm telling you, ask for assistance and you will receive the guidance you need. Some of you need to meditate, okay? So that's the energy I'm getting from that. Let's see what's going on in love for you, Taurus. Spirit, give me guidance for Taurus in love. What do they need to know for their highest good? Please remember, flip the roles if you feel you need to. I will pull advice cards at the end as well. Give me guidance. Okay. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Wow. Something new coming in. That's what I'm getting. Something new needs to come in here. Spirit, give me guidance for... There's a new coming in. I'm just going to tell you, and it's not past. It is not the past. Nothing from the past. It's like, wow, give me a second. Spirit, give me guidance. Give me guidance for love for Taurus. Spirit, give me guidance. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. 9 of Wands. Okay. I am going to clarify this. I do not feel like this is a past. I feel like when something new comes towards you, Taurus, you're going to be like, I'm not sure about this. Like it's one thing to have healthy boundaries, but it's one thing sometimes to like panic. But let's see what's going on here, okay? Spirit, give me guidance. Let me scoot these over a little bit more. I love this for you. Now, I'm also, once I pull career and finances, I'm going to read it like this over and diagonal to give other messages because, again, I get a lot of messages in these readings, and being it's a collective, I want to be able to channel all of those for you all, for what you need to hear. Spirit, why is the Ace of Wands here for Taurus, please, in love? Why is the Ace of Wands here for Taurus in love, please? Please give me guidance. Okay, 9 of Swords. So you have the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Okay, the Sun. Why is the 9 of Wands here? Some of you are really freaking out about something new coming in. It's too many. Spirit, tell me why the 9 of Wands is here. And that's okay. I mean, you want to, but you also don't want to miss an opportunity because you're too much fear here. Because it is time for your happiness here. It's like time to shine. Spirit, give me, based on past lessons is what I just got. Okay. Spirit, give me guidance. 9, why is the 9 of Wands here? Why is the 9 of Wands here? 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. 2 more, okay. Ace of Wands. All right. Why? I'm just getting a strong sense. Like there's so much anxiety about moving towards something new. Why are you up in your head about this, Taurus? I can't, like, some of you feel like the past is going to repeat itself. Like, that's just kind of the energy I'm getting. But, and like, some of you may not feel like, okay, Ace of Wands, I'm going to tell you, is hot and heavy. Okay. Like, intimate, like, coming in hot. Like, we're just going to leave it at that. Okay. You can put your mind to that one. And I think some of you may have an issue with body image or something like that, or you're just dwelling on the past. What if the past repeats itself? Okay, you need to get those thoughts out of your head. I think this person's going to be very intellectual. With the Ace of Swords, it's a double-edged sword. You can either destroy this, or you can allow this to bring you happiness and be victorious here. Okay, yes, you have to take a risk, but keep your guard up. Okay, I'm not gonna, you need to keep your guard up and have healthy boundaries so you don't repeat the past. But if you do that and you're open and you come out truthfully in what your expectations are as to what a happy like, okay, if you've met someone or you meet someone in the near future, because I feel like if this isn't here already, it's coming in soon. And no, this is not a past person. I'm just going to say it. It's new. But some of you are still reflecting on that past person, which is going to cause issues. But with the Ace of Swords here, it's about, when you meet someone, okay, well, what do you see as a relationship? What do and you discuss that before you get into bed with them, okay? Because you want to be able to make sure you're on the same page with someone. Because if they're not, then you're not going to get into this. And it's kind of like you passing a test from the universe. Have you learned lessons from the past? Right? Because I do feel for some of you that maybe you've jumped into something too quickly and then realized you're both on different pages here. Your idea of a relationship or commitment is one thing and theirs is something else. You need to be very open and honest with someone and upfront about something in the very beginning. Not that you're looking to get married tomorrow, okay, or next week, but look, when I am looking for someone who shares the same values as I do, which is, this and this and this, whatever that is for you. And pay attention to red flags, but I feel like a lot of you are just keep like you're going to compare this person to the past. For a couple of you, the past could come in as this is starting up, and then it's like you're stuck between two people. But I'm going to tell you, do not go to the past. Don't. But everybody has free will. So keep your boundaries up, be honest and truthful up front, go on a few dates, and then start talking about what it is you see in a relationship. Okay? And if somebody just wants to jump into bed, that would be a no. Because if they're really interested in a commitment, then they will take their time. All right, but I do feel this is good energy here. I just feel that you're up in your head and you're just guarded based on past events. Okay, but I think this is going to be a very sexual and intellectual relationship. All right, Spirit, give me guidance for career and finance here. Give me guidance for career and finance. Career and finance, career and finance, career and finance, Spirit, career and finance. What do they need to... Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, definitely getting the sense here that you are not currently happy with your career or your finances at the moment. Okay, some of you may be having some financial issues here. With the Four of Cups, it's just kind of not knowing what to do feeling bored with what you're doing, there's no feeling of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like there's some type of contemplation here. I don't even feel like you're content in this situation, and I do feel like you need to walk away from it. And some of you may have already walked away with it around the full moon in Virgo, or you're going to around the next full moon. So, okay, I think the next full moon is beginning of April or something. There's something that's going to be happening. Some of you may have lost your job, okay? Or you're just in a really financial crunch at the moment, okay? And with the Four of Cups, it's like not knowing what to do. Now, some of you, maybe your job or you've been asked to travel or move. I'm getting something with travel and movement. So you take that as it resonates, or relocate. And it's like, no. But I do feel like you're moving away from this. I'm going to go ahead and clarify, okay? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Oh, too many. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Cups here? Four of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Maybe there's an offer that came in that you're not satisfied with. But I think you need to reconsider something here. So the Hangman, seeing something in a different perspective. And realizing that sometimes, okay, so some of you may get a job offer, okay, that might not be the amount you wanted. But you need to understand, like, this could be something, just because it's not the exact amount you want doesn't mean the potential's not there. Because I feel like the potential can bring you into the Queen of Pentacles mode here. Which Pentacles speak of stability and material wealth, right? And I feel like you need to look at something differently and see beyond what you're looking at it as. And again, for a lot of you, I feel like you're, well, that's not, I mean, I deserve to have more money than that. Okay, well, you need to prove yourself that you are you need to prove that you are worth it. Now, I'm not speaking of if you've been at a job for a long period of time, okay? I'm speaking if a job is coming in and they're offering you a certain amount of money and you're not content with that, okay? It's kind of like, think of yourself as a business owner, okay? And somebody has good experience. They seem like they're going to be a legit, a really good hire. And they want, like, 20,000 more than what you're willing to offer. You're going to want that person to prove themselves first before just giving them something, and look at it that way. Act like you're the business owner. Because you're going to want somebody to prove themselves first before you just come out of pocket with that, right? So, but I also feel like you're missing some kind of lesson here, that there's always room for growth. There's always, you know, it's not just about the money in a career. You have to be happy with what you're doing. But there's a lot of energy there. So you take it as it resonates. But I feel like there's something coming in and you're like teetering on the fence about it. But it can bring you a lot of stability. But you're just not looking at it in that sense. Because there's a large potential for growth here. And you have growth in this column here. And again, some of you really need to physically move, or maybe you'll need to commute. Okay? And maybe that's the issue, the fact that you'll have to commute to work now or something. There's something with moving and traveling in this reading. Okay? So when I look at it this way, like, you know, it's the Five of Pentacles leads to the Six of Pentacles, which is equal give and take, okay? It's about getting out of the same thought process and patterns that have kept you restricted. Seeing truth and clarity here, because I feel like this is going to be successful. I really do. So, like, when I'm looking this way, you have this restrained feeling. It's sleepless nights. Like, you want to take action and be passionate towards something and have this new beginning, but it could tighten up your finances for a little bit, okay, until you get established. Like the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is established. You could even be in a management position, or you'll be put into a management position, okay? Here, it's like going into, going within to your intuition, seeing things clearly, and not getting caught up in your head and the contemplation. Like, be honest and truthful with yourself here, okay? And again, here it's like you're setting yourself free and walking away from something to look at something in a different way. And some of you have had to sacrifice something to get to where you're going. I mean, there's new beginnings all around you. But you also need to have the attitude of gratitude over here, is what I'm getting, and be thankful for the things you do have. Do not allow fear to cause you to not listen to your intuition here. And it's part of your growth here. This is part of the lesson and part of your growth as an individual. Okay? So let's get the advice. If I can pick them up. Hold on. So we have the three of swords. There's something you need to heal over. It could be the loss of a job. It could be you were involved with someone who was in a third party. Again, third party can be a person, place, or thing. Could be a work situation. Could be like you got to get out of your head. You got to get over any toxic behaviors. Okay. So I'm going to tell you. You've got to heal from whatever pain you've been through. It's time for you to get in balance, okay? And understand there's a cause and effect for the things you do. So say, for example, you've gone back to somebody who's put you in a third party, or they're still on your mind, okay? It's affecting you from moving forward. And if you keep going back to that person, knowing what you already know, then the effect is it's only going to put you back into this hurt state. And at that point, you can only blame yourself for the position you're in and the hurt that you're causing yourself. And Spirit is saying it is time for you to balance yourself out here. Speak the truth. Be honest with yourself here with the sword. Okay? And be truthful and see something for what it is to get into balance. Some of you may be in the middle of a divorce or a legal matter. Okay? And you have the 10 of Cups. So there are blessings coming your way once you can get yourself into balance. But you need to make sure you realize that you are responsible for your own happiness. No one else. Do not give that power to someone else to make you happy. Okay? The Moon. I feel like you have a lot of fears here. Even with the Devil card here, okay? Again, let me back up for a second. Some of you could be going through a divorce, all right? Or you're breaking a long-term commitment here. But I also feel like it's like some of you are causing your own problems. And I don't mean to sound condescending. That's not my point. But based on your actions and what you do, like there's a huge cause and effect here. Like you're affecting your happiness. And you're not seeing, with the moon, you can only see so far at night, right? And I feel like there's secrets here. Either secrets have been kept from you or you have secrets. But I am getting the energy that you need to be honest with yourself, see things for what they are, heal from whatever painful things you've been through, okay? It even could go back from childhood trauma, all right? But see things for what they truly are. Use caution, yes, but don't go with your intuition. You have got to go, like, there's just a strong message, especially with the high priestess here. Go with your intuition. All right. You have the devil here. You have the king of cups, the king of swords, the high priestess. Some of you, okay, so like you need whatever temptations that draw you in. All right. For some of you, I'm going to tell you there's going to be a person from the past coming back, and there's going to be a new person. But to me here, it's the past. With the Six of Cups here, it's about learning the lessons from the past and not repeating the cycle. That doesn't mean go back to the past. It's about leaving the past behind. Again, it's your choice. But it's there's a lot of fear here, there's a lot of temptation. And Spirit is trying to tell you to avoid the temptation, avoid things that are toxic, that don't serve your highest good. With the King of Cups, because it's time for you to become emotionally balanced. Whatever the situations are, because some of you could be having some financial issues and having love issue and a career issue, okay? It's time for you to get emotionally balanced. It's time for you to step in that King of Swords energy, think logical, think rationally, and go with your intuition here. But some of you, it's like ego versus intuition, mind over matter. It's like guilt over gut. Whether somebody's making you feel guilty to do something, so you keep going back, and Spirit is trying to give you a strong message here. It's time to cut it out. All right? You have the Page of Wands. Wow. The Empress, the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor. There is a divine counterpart coming in. And I said this was going to be a strong new beginning coming in. There is a divine counterpart coming in, and I can't help that you're going to have this Page of Wands coming up and trying to jack it up. Because a Page of Wands is non-committal, all about the intimacy, fun, and that's it. And non-committal, okay? This is going to be emotionally fulfilling, okay? You have the Emperor and the Empress. I mean, you can't ask for anything more than that from a divine relationship. This is a divine counterpart. And it's going to provide a lot of nurturing and love. Don't allow this. For some of you, the Page of Wands here is representative of the other person that from the past. Don't allow this to get into this. Okay? Now, for some of you who you've been single for a while and you're not worried about a person from the past, this is going to be about having excitement here, adventurous, maybe even feeling childlike again, or you could be blending families. Okay, say for example, because Emperor and Empress are typically older, right? And I'd say in their 40s and older. It doesn't have to be, okay? But you could be blending families. Like this person could have older children, maybe you have younger children, flip it, reverse it, whatever. You could be blending families, but there's a divine counterpart coming in. This is also speaking about you have an equal amount of control and nurturing to yourself and self-respect, and you're moving forward to go in the direction you're supposed to. I love this. Get out of your head. All right. you know, some of you might be in the mentality, in the thought process of, I need to win at all cost. You don't. From an advice perspective, it's about taking the challenges that you faced, okay, and walking away and understanding that we can't win every fight, okay? And that there's going to be disappointment all throughout life, right? Because we're not always going to be happy for the rest of our lives, and we're always, because there's going to be events that take place and things that happen that cause us to, you know, to learn lessons and to learn how to get through things. All right. But it's also about assessing the things in your life here of what works and what doesn't, and what doesn't needs to go. All right, because you will be victorious. Some of you may even be in the public eye, or maybe you've started some type of entrepreneur. I don't know why I'm getting that, but maybe like a YouTube channel or something of that nature. That's for a couple of you. But, you know, it is about going towards a victory here and being successful, and not, and watching your back, okay? Because this person here is like envious and jealous. And with the Five of Swords here, it's just telling me that, like, watch your back and don't acknowledge and put a lot of time and effort into people, and surround yourself people who are jealous and envious of you, okay? Let them go if they don't, what's the word I'm looking for, if they don't support you in your growth, okay? That's on them. You can't fix them, okay? You can only fix you and work on you. You have the King of Cups. It is getting emotionally balanced. You are going to start getting into, you know, the King of Cups too can handle anything. He doesn't, whether he or she doesn't get upset over things that happen. He just goes with the flow. He lets it roll off his shoulder. He doesn't get angry. He doesn't get over emotional. Okay, and maybe that's some of the things you need to work on as dealing with people who have backstabbed you or treated you badly, okay? And then you have the Page of Swords. There's news coming in here. You have the Page of Wands as well. There's a lot of good things headed your way, Taurus. Okay? Again, everybody has free will, and based on the choices you make is going to determine a time frame. And I just looked at the time on the recorder. It was 32:32. There may be a significance there in that angel number, but there's been a lot of lessons learned here. And spirit's ready for you to elevate and take things to the next level and commit to yourself to move forward, because there's two keys here. And it's like Spirit's giving you the keys to unlock the things you want, to love, stability, happiness, abundance. So it's all in your court as to what you want to do. All right. A lot of you, there's a divine counterpart coming in. So I hope this helped. If this resonates with you, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment. I'd greatly appreciate it. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.